In a report by ProPublica, we now have the names of the two killers that took the life of VA nurse Alex Pretti. This man's name is Jesus Jesse Ochoa.
What's up, YouTube? Drill Sorry here. And yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing because we finally found the murderers of Alex Pretti. Because they were masked, even though it was taped, it was recorded and spread everywhere. No one knew who they were. But now they have been unmasked, and I cannot be happier to know that we know who they are, and their faces have been shown. And we're going to show you that. And before you even say a word, understand that Friday night, I spent an entire hour live flaming Black MAGA. I'm talking about flaming them. I went in hard. I had to cut out 20 minutes of it just to repost it because it was so bad. Flaming them. And that was induced by Pete Hegseth refusing to promote Black women, capable Black women in the military who were already generals, to the next level, because they were Black, because Donald Trump didn't want to be standing next to a Black woman who's also an officer. Yes, exact words. I was looking for Black MAGA. I couldn't find them. I could not find them. I spent an entire hour on that. We had the vote in the UN to at least signify, acknowledge that chattel slavery in the Middle Passage was the gravest human atrocity on earth. The gravest human atrocity on earth, and reparations are deserved. And FBA, the Foundational Black Americans, found a way to suck on Trump's boot. Thought I was going to say something else. No, his boot. They were licking it. Love it. I went in for an hour plus, hour and 11 minutes. So, don't even try it. Don't even think about it. I will vote. All of you get it. If you didn't vote the right way, you get it. All of you. As a matter of fact, if you did vote the right way, but you didn't talk to your people, you get it. You see, that song was playing because the name that came right before it, that wasn't no, it's not German. That ain't German. Yeah, there's a problem. There is an epidemic of Hispanic people in ICE. I thought it was just maybe I was just hearing one or two. I can't get away from it. And now the murderer, at least one of them, is also Hispanic. And I'm just going to show it to you. This won't be long, I promise you. I know I've already done too much, but I'm going to go in because you deserve it. And you deserve to be reminded of your atrocities and your horrible behavior and decisions that have affected you and your family and ours, the rest of us. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to play for you the rest of that video so you can see both of them, so you can see their faces and their names, so we know who they are, so they can be held accountable. That's the point. Just one more thing before we get to the video. Can we talk about this? I'm the neighborhood predator in a taco truck mustache. That is a racist mustache. It's a walking stereotype. I'm not racist. That's the mustache is racist, not me. He could have had any mustache he wanted to. That's the one he got. Come on, man. You're making it too easy. Bruh. Let's go to the video.
In a report by ProPublica, we now have the names of the two killers that took the life of VA nurse Alex Pretti. This man's name is Jesus Jesse Ochoa. Investigative journalist Jacqueline Sweet compiled and posted these two photos of Ochoa, who is 43 years of age. He, like the next person you will see, was assigned to Operation Metro Surge that is costing the taxpayers millions of dollars. Ochoa has been with Border Patrol since 2018. The second person named by ProPublica and identified by Sweet is this individual, Raymundo Gutierrez, who is 35 years of age. He joined U.S. Customs and Border Patrol in 2014. It should be noted, these are well-trained folks. They have been with these agencies for enough time that the rhetoric from, say, New York Senator Chuck Schumer does not fit, that they need more training. It's just a lie at this point. Explain this, Senator Schumer. Explain this to Alex Pretti's family. This is the image that will haunt them forever. It is the image that will haunt Minnesotans forever. It is the image that will haunt the Trump administration. What training went into this shot and those that followed? This was murder.
And there you have it. It's that easy. It's that simple. I showed you the video. You see their faces. You could take a screenshot. Remember those names. Oh, by the way, was the second name, were both of the murderers were Hispanic? I forgot. Is that what happened? Wow. Wow. So as you take those names down and take those screenshots of those who need to be held accountable, who should be in prison, the salient point is, what's wrong with you in the Hispanic community? What's happening? What's wrong? Where is this deep-seated hatred of yourself coming from that you can't break from? You leave from where you are to come here to hate on yourself still? There's a problem with people who immigrate here that hate on the people who look like them who are already here. I know that. I know it intimately. But this is not the same anymore. This is not the same anymore. I mean, the racism isn't just said around the dinner table, or look at the Black Americans, like the Jamaicans or the Africans might say, but then they live here in their shoes for a little bit and figure it out. Oh, it's systemic. No wonder. You guys really think you're white. The people on that boat in that song. See, I listened to the words of it, and as I'm learning a little more Spanish, I realized that they were Cuban. They were saying they're Cuban American. And it ain't no more racist Hispanics than the Cuban Americans. Yeah, I said it. You want to know how you know that? Is because just watch a Cuban TV show. You ever see any black people? They got 1,000 soap operas, not one black person ever. They have a vast black population, and they hide them in the corners like roaches. You guys have some work to do. You have some work to do. Not only are you racist against your own people, those people joined ICE years ago, years before Trump even got there. What he did was exploit the racism you already had. And like a moth drawn to the flame, you burnt yourself twice and burnt yourself even harder when it was a black woman to vote for, because not only are you racist, you're misogynist to the core. To the core. Yeah, you think we don't know why Jasmine Crockett didn't get elected? Yeah, we saw the numbers. We saw the numbers. Hispanic community, you're racist. You're misogynist. For the black MAGAs out there, for the FBA out there trying to tell people to keep on licking the boot and maybe one day they can get in the house and eat the dog food. For those who need the swift and stern hand of white supremacy to pet them, 92% black women voted the correct way. 82% of black men voted the correct way. Maybe it's because we've learned over 400 years that the lure of proximity to whiteness is a facade. It's fake. It's not real. It's just a tool they use against us to ensure that the rich keep getting richer and the poor have somebody to fight. Unfortunately, you guys, Hispanics, I'm talking to you. I'm not veiling words. You have proven in the numbers and the way you vote and your stupid music. Well, that music is good. I'm not going to lie. That joint was good. I wish it wasn't about Trump, because I would dance to it every day. It's good stuff. But anyway, your failures. You're failing yourself, your families. You're failing the Aztecs. You're failing the indigenous peoples of this land, of the land where you come from, where you were conquered by conquistadors, by Spain. I've researched it. It's an epidemic. In every Latin country, the blacks are shoved aside, and you come here and have the Catholicism that they've ingrained in you so much, and the white Jesus painted on the doorway in your home, that you think you have a proximity to whiteness you do not have. You join ICE and you murder people in the name of a proximity to whiteness you do not have. You tell your sons to marry whiter looking girls so that the family lineage can be whiter, so you can gain a proximity to whiteness you will never have. And the only way you will learn, maybe, is how we had to learn, with 400 years of the boot on our neck to remind us that proximity does not exist. Why is there so many damn Hispanics in ICE and Border Patrol? I understand that they need people to speak Spanish in those jobs, so they go after you. The amount that I've seen is no longer just an anecdotal occurrence. It's a year plus now, and I can't find a name that's not Hispanic, or a face that's not brown or black, mind you. But I went off on them on Friday. It's your turn. You will never be white. You can hate yourself all you want. There's not that many criminals that look like you, no matter what they told you. Young man, young woman, old man, old woman, the ladder doesn't have to be pulled up. There's not that many criminals that look like you. They just told you that. You want to know who the criminals are? Find out who's raping the children. They're all white. Who's beating their wives? They're all white. In rural areas where they vote red and get mad because they don't have Wi-Fi anymore and think that the rural area has been forgotten. The Democrats forgot about the rural areas. Not true. They voted red, and the people who they vote for never had their best interest in mind. And they're wondering why they're failing constantly, shooting themselves constantly, while they tell you about black-on-black crime. Despite what they told you, there's not that many criminals that look like you, Hispanics. Grow up. Wake up. Wake up. What are you doing in ICE? Wake the fuck up already. Huh? Stop worshiping whiteness. Stop thinking you're better than the person who looks just like you who just came here. Because when you came here, well, we were all trying to do the right thing, and that was not right. Then who told you that? Huh? Training won't do it. ICE needs to be abolished. Cameras won't do it. ICE needs to be abolished. But no matter how much you abolish it and change it and change it and change it, if you guys don't get this thing together, fix it, you will forever be a stain on this country instead of a productive fucking member. Your racism will eat you alive. Your conquistador attitude will eat you alive and will keep you shooting yourself and pulling up the ladder and wondering why you don't see the benefits of a Trump presidency and he ships your ass to a fucking concentration camp to work for free because the 99 cents an hour you were working for was just too much because you're not white. Get a grip. Why are you in ICE? The time to fight is now. Also, direct action means maybe you need to be throwing some dildos. I didn't say throwing, I'm sorry. Holding, playing. The dildo distribution people. Yeah. You haven't seen them? Go to closertotheedge.com. But Matt, I'm going to put the link in there that shows you the whole thing that they're doing. It's amazing. But they're using these, and they've got thousands of them now because they realize that they're so effective at warding off these ICE agents at Whipple in Minneapolis. And now around the nation, they're giving these away to people. They're passing them out because that absurdity in the face of this toxic masculinity seems to be the one thing that gets these ICE agents to back off. It actually works. So I want to help them get those donations for the thousands that they've bought. Also, the thousands were donated to them as well. But for the ones that they bought, they need to get that money back, and they need to keep this going because it's working. If nothing else, just to piss off those ICE agents. Email me, politicaldrain@proton.me. politicaldrain@proton.me. You email me, say, I want to donate, and I will give you the instructions on how to do so, because the time to fight is now. Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind, the kind that moves. But here's the thing, none of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're gonna pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads, it's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works.